Welcome back to the Dinner's Done Cooking channel. Today we're going to be turning red beans and rice into a complete meal. So here I've put some butter and salt in the water. I've added the rice. Just so it's not going to be completely bland. A lot of times I also put in chicken bouillon at this stage just to give that rice a kind of a base flavor to work with, so you're not trying to season bland rice. The other thing with rice is to figure out the instructions on the bag are wrong. So if you don't want crunchy rice, ignore those. It'll tell you 2 cups of water for 1 cup of rice, and that's really not enough. You'll want to use like 3 or 4 cups of water for each cup of rice. So I've got 3 cups of rice in here, and I put like 9 or 10 cups of water. So you don't have to wait for it to boil like you would with pasta. You just go ahead and dump the rice immediately in, as you can see, with the water before it even starts to boil. And then we're going to bring it back up to a boil and then cover and simmer. It takes probably about 15 to 20 minutes, so we're going to let that cook and I'll be back. So here we are. The rice is soft. So I'm going to go ahead and drain it, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've drained the rice. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and put a little more butter in here. Some people are going to use hot sauce and stuff. Now, I don't like hot sauce, so this will kind of just take the place of that, just to make it a little bit saucy, so it's not going to be super dry, and kind of help the seasonings stick to the rice a little better. So I'm going to just get this thoroughly incorporated. Okay, so now at this point I'm going to go ahead and put some seasoning here. I've got some turmeric, just kind of one of my go-to spices. Unfortunately, I am out of paprika. I'm also going to put in some onion. Let's see here. It's just onion powder. You could use minced onion, onion salt, fresh onion. I also have some mild Creole seasoning. I've never tried this before, but I'm just going to put a little. We'll see how it turns out. It says it contains salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, and dehydrated garlic. Okay, so I'll put a little of that in there. Just want to kind of give this rice some flavor here. You can kind of season it to taste. Sorry, the steam is filming up my screen. It's kind of hard to see what the rice looks like. Let me see if I can clear it off a little. Yeah, not really. It's very golden in color. Okay. Not bad. I think you can take that. I think it needs a little zing and maybe a little more salt. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more of the Creole. It didn't make it too spicy. You might want to use crushed red pepper or paprika if you were making it. Like I said, I'm out, so just working with what I got here. Pretty good. I don't think it needs salt. So now at this point I'm going to add the red beans. Now what I have here are kidney beans. Typically I would probably use small red beans, or you could even use a mixture of both. When I make chili and stuff, I usually mix both. Now I didn't pre-cook the beans. You might want to do that if you want them to be a little softer, because they are kidney beans. They tend to be a little more firm than the small red beans. I'm going to add a second can of beans here because it looks like I could probably use some more. They're pretty sparse in the rice. Now, if you don't like a lot of beans, you might not want to add a second can. Now, to make this a meal, I'm going to be adding sausage. Oh, it's Hillshire Farms. Beat it up like that. And again, it's probably going to need some more. This is 1 link. Now you could substitute this pretty much however you want. I make mine with sausage because I like to turn it into a meal. So it's like a red bean and rice casserole. Traditionally, it probably doesn't have any meat in it, but you could use shredded chicken, shredded beef. No, mine's beef sausage. You could use pork sausage. Just about any kind of meat that you prefer. Even ground pork or something fried up in there, if it's seasoned properly, would be a good complement. You could add tomatoes. I typically do, but I have a child who doesn't like tomatoes, so I'm not going to be adding that today. But some diced tomatoes would also really jazz this up. And there you have it, red beans and rice with smoked sausage, and dinner's done. Thanks for watching. Bye.